Alright, good afternoon. This video is for Samar, and this video is pretty much just to demonstrate the difference between a bad housing, a damaged type housing, and a good housing, as both will have play in them, but it will be varying degrees. Obviously, the bad or broken housing is going to have a large degree of play, whereas a good housing will gently wiggle, but it will not move as excessively as the bad or broken housing, which we will show you shortly. So pretty much on this headlight, it has two separate internal kind of housing adjustments or whatever. So the low beam projector side is separate from the high beam, and as you will see, the high beam is actually a bad housing, whereas the low beam is still good. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the high beam first, just to show you really how much a bad housing would move. So right now, you're going to see the large degree that this thing is able to move around. As you can see, it's completely shifted locations, which is not normal. This is a bad housing. Whereas right here, I'm going to go ahead and move the projector. And as you can see, it does wiggle a little bit. It doesn't move quite as much as the high beam housing. I'm going to go ahead and show you from the back too, to show you that there is a degree of movement here. To really just kind of show you that, see, even a good housing is solid mostly, but it does have that little bit of play, and that little bit of play actually translates into the slight amount of movement that you saw when you were slamming the doors on the vehicle. You see the slight vibration in the cutoff line. So that is considered normal, and a normal degree of play for a good housing. And as shown, with the high beam housing, that is a bad housing right there. If you had a broken housing in your headlight, the low beam would move considerably more. It would move very obviously. It wouldn't be a slight shuddering, and to be honest, it would continue to move after that. So just again, recap, just to show you the difference between good housing and bad housing, and just to really try to illustrate that is a normal degree of movement for the headlights, which you're seeing at this time. Thank you very much. This concludes the video documentation.